Correction. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, family. It is your man, Warren J. Johnson, coming at you live on this 14th day of December. This 14th day of December, coming to you a little early on today, but I figured it was important enough to come early. I need to switch up on my schedule. I know late for some or difficult, especially on these Thursday nights when we have these crazy ball games on and people they're torn between watching me at night and watching me at all. But with that said, we're going to keep on moving. This is Along with Firearms Training. We're here in this place and we will be discussing gun ownership and marijuana. I'm gonna need you to like the video. I'm gonna need you to join. I'm gonna need you to subscribe. I'm gonna need you to share this video. I know we got a lot of marijuana users out here in these streets. As a matter of fact, we have a marijuana epidemic. A lot of folks are smoking weed. A lot of folks are getting weed prescriptions. And as your favorite, your most trusted gunman, who's going to keep you informed about this weed and keep you out of jail, or better yet, hopefully persuade you to make a decision between the weed and the gun. Because you're going to have to make a decision: weed or the gun. Okay? So, with that said, I need you to go to lwftraining.com for your firearms needs. Go to lwftraining.com. I need you to register for your wear and carry, your concealed carry, your HQLs, your handgun qualification license is a 4-hour class. The wear and carry class or the concealed carry class is a 16-hour class. We may go 18 hours. I don't think it's enough time. 16 is what the states some require, so we're gonna go 16. If you need renewals on your HQL or your wear and carry, go to lwftraining.com. Also, if you need intro to basic firearms, it's a 2-hour class that can be done online. Okay, intro to firearms, teach you how to clean your gun, teach you how to assemble and reassemble your gun, show you the laws in your state. Again, cleaning, just the basics, things you never knew, all the parts to your guns. Okay. Also, if you just want a firearm instructor, somebody to go to the range with you to break in your new gun, uh, or just to shoot, making sure you don't shoot nobody or shoot yourself, go to lwftraining.com and we will make sure that you have somebody to assist you in showing you how to be responsible gun owners and gun users. I repeat, this is a 2A, the Second Amendment broadcast. We believe in the Second Amendment. What is the Second Amendment? It talks about a well-regulated militia, be it necessary to secure the free state, shall not be infringed. Okay, we're dealing with that Second Amendment, which is not a suggestion, it's a right to the people, family, right to the people. Again, we're on early right now. So whenever you come across this broadcast, I'm gonna need you to like it or dislike it, thumbs up or thumbs down. I'm gonna need you to subscribe to whatever platform you see it on. I'm gonna need you to share the broadcast, share it. Again, I felt the need to talk about this marijuana topic because everywhere I go, whether you're going out to eat, in the stores, to the functions, it seemed like weed, marijuana has been a part of the menu, or better yet, a part of the daily fabric of people's lives. Some people just have to have the weed. It's understandable. It's understandable. Just like some people have to sip their wine or sip their beverages. Okay. But in reference to this weed piece, family, you need to know if you plan on becoming a responsible gun owner, gun user, and you have a medical marijuana card. I repeat, you have a medical marijuana card. You will not be able to carry that gun. Now, certain states out here, there are states out here that allow it. There are states that will allow you to have a medical marijuana card, and they will allow you to uh, own the gun. But you need to know in the great state of Maryland, I'm going to say DC, okay? If you legitimately have a marijuana prescription card, you cannot own a gun, okay? I need you to pass this word. When I said to you that you're going to have to make a decision about being a gun owner or a marijuana smoker, because marijuana is lit these days. Marijuana is hot these days, just like alcohol. And me personally, you know, I think you should be able to. If you're a recreational smoker, you should be able to have a gun. You should be able to own a gun. If you can own a gun for taking prescriptions, if you can own a gun for drinking alcohol, then you should be able to own a gun for smoking weed. Okay? But because I don't make these laws, I just try to interpret them and share them according to my understanding. Okay? And as a firearm instructor, I am tasked with letting you know that if you are a prescription marijuana card carrier and you go into these facilities and you present your ID to purchase marijuana for your pain, for your anxieties, for your health, you cannot be a gun owner. And I want to quote, I just don't want you to hear from my mouth. I want to read the act, the federal act. Okay. Again, I know that a lot of us, again, can't let that weed down. Okay. They can't let it go. And I know that despite the growing acceptance of medical marijuana at both county, city, and at the state levels, uh, you need to know that marijuana is a Schedule 1 controlled substance item. Schedule 1. That means this, family. This is up here in red for you. According to the federal law, marijuana is considered highly addictive and has no accepted medical use. As a result, the possession, sale, and use of marijuana are illegal under the federal law, regardless of any state level legalization. Okay? And federal law prohibits any person who is unlawful user or addicted to any controlled substance from purchasing or possessing a firearm. That is 18 U.S. Code 922 G3. Again, federal law prohibits any person who is an unlawful user of or addicted to any controlled substance from purchasing or possessing firearms. So again, family, you need to know You need to know. You need to know. You need to know. You need to know that if you're out here smoking that weed and you're driving dirty, you got a gun, you out of order. You're wrong. If you're out here in these streets and you drive and you are in possession of the gun and possession of the marijuana, you breaking the law. Okay. And if you out here and you have a gun in your possession, right? And you have a medical marijuana card, you are breaking the law. You are not able to possess firearms if you have a medical marijuana card. Okay? Watch this. I want you to see this. The federal government argues that individuals with medical marijuana cards fall under this category because they are using a controlled substance, even if it is legal under state law. I want you to know this, family, that the federal law trumps the state law. Okay? The federal laws trump the state laws. Okay? The federal government argues that individuals with medical marijuana cards fall under this category, which is the Schedule 1, okay, controlled substance, because they are using a controlled substance even if it is legal under the state law. So for all these states out here that are legalizing marijuana, right? That you can bring your card in here, bring your card to their stores. And they're going to scan your card, make sure you are who you say you are. And then they're going to process your order. You need to know under the federal guidelines and under certain states, you are breaking the law, family. And don't think that you're going to get away. It's one thing to go to one of these dispensaries, or it's one thing to buy weed on the street, right? It's one thing to buy marijuana and you ain't giving your ID, right? You just giving your money. 5 bags, 10 bags, 25 bags. I'm talking about dollars now. $100 bags. Okay. There's no exchange of ID. You're just a casual leisure smoker. Okay. It's another thing that you've been given a card with your name on it and your address, and they've assigned a serial number, a code to it. So that when you get in the card, they screening your card. They hit your card like you go to Costco's and put you inside a computer, right? I can't prove this, but eventually I believe every marijuana union user with a prescription, I believe they're going to go into a national database. So they can find out who are the medical marijuana users, how can we trace them. Anytime they scan the information, that means they're locking you to a system. Okay? And you need to know that you cannot be a responsible gun owner as long as you have the marijuana prescription. You need to know this. And so if you haven't been told, now you know. I just quoted to you the federal laws, the feds. Remember, Fed laws trump state laws. Okay? Okay? I don't want you out here driving dirty. And there's two ways you can drive dirty. You can drive dirty with a dirty gun. You can be out here driving dirty and not have your credentials to have the gun. And then you could be out here driving dirty with that weed in your system, in your pocket. Okay? So please, 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 if you're serious about becoming responsible gun owners, gun users, and you know you need to protect yourself, your family, your friends, possibly the neighborhood, the city you're in, the county, the state, and maybe possibly the nation, the nation, then you're going to have to make a decision. What's more important? What's more important? Is it the gun or is it the weed? Is it the weed? Like, I have to bring some humor to this because some of y'all love that weed. You can't go without that weed. You got to have weed at least 3 times a day: morning, afternoon, night, and maybe even a snack. You have a snackable weed. You got a gummy weed. You had a cookie weed. You just got to have your weed. But what expense is having the weed if you can't have a gun to protect yourself? Some of y'all gonna have to make a decision. Is it gonna be the gun, the shotgun, the rifle, the revolver, the semi-automatic handgun, or is it going to be the weed? What's more important? Now look, if I had a magic wand and I can cast a spell, I would say let everybody have a gun. The weed smokers, those folks who drink alcohol, those folks who take prescription drugs. I'll be like Oprah. You get a gun, you get a gun, you get a gun, you get a gun. But I don't have that power yet. But I do have the power to let you know right now that gun ownership and marijuana prescription cards, I'm sorry, family. Federal law prohibits any person who is an unlawful user of or addicted to any controlled substance from purchasing or possessing of firearms. Do I need to post this again? Do I need to show you again? There it is again. Look up 18 USC code 922. Federal law prohibits any person who is an unlawful user of or addicted to any controlled substance. The weed has become a controlled substance, and you cannot possess a firearm. It's my duty to inform you that you're going to have to make a choice over the gun or the weed. For right now, hopefully the lawmakers can present a bill. Hopefully the lawmakers can present a bill like they're not making you like they're not enforcing those who drink alcohol, saying they can't have a gun. Because I think, look here, some people need miracle marijuana for their pain, for their suffering, for their anxiety. Some people need to have it. And some people sip alcohol, okay, for their pain, for their anxiety. But it's not regulated. They're not saying if you drink alcohol, you can't have a gun. They're saying specifically, controlled substance, marijuana, possession. You can't possess it, and you can't use it, family. All right. Again, this falls under the Schedule 1. If anybody have anything in the chat right now in the comment section, please post it right now. Any questions? I'm taking them. Again, this is not going to be a long video at all. I just want to come to you. I need you to share this video. I need you to like this video or dislike this video. I need you to subscribe to the station. If you go to YouTube or any social media platform, when you see that wolf in the middle of that target, that is the official Lone Wolf Farms training channel. There's a lot of Lone Wolf Farms out there, but this is the official Lone Wolf Farms training, where you see that wolf in the middle of that target, that's when you know you're on the right place, you're in the right social media spot. And I need you to subscribe to the channel. I need you to like it or dislike it. Okay. And I need you to share the video. Matter of fact, share, it doesn't cost you nothing to share the video. Sharing is caring. Okay. All right. And for all those who have already subscribed to the station, to the platform, I do appreciate it. Yes, I do appreciate it. And looking forward to bringing you more content. I'm already in the process of putting my Patreon uh, channel together where you have more exclusive content to me, more exclusive access, because you can't put everything on social media because they really be monitoring these gun shows, these gun channels. Anybody talking about guns and ammo, they really are monitoring it. So Patreon will be my next lane I'm going to do. You'll probably see me on Rumble too, because I have to have that freedom to talk about what needs to be talked about without being censored. Okay, but as I said, family, uh, if you are a weed smoker, I need you to know that you will not be able to purchase and own a gun. Okay, so that's all I want to say to you. Normally I come on at what, 8 o'clock? Not tonight. I'll be back with another broadcast where we talk about evictions, landlord tenant evictions, and that weed also. If there's no questions again, and you see this video at a later date or later on today, I need you still to like it, thumbs up, thumbs down, share it. And as you can see, you can support the station. You have your loan wolf, you got PayPal at the end, you have the Cash App, you can. Again, if you want some training, you can contact Lone Wolf Firearms. Handguns, rifles, shotguns, you name it, revolvers. We will show you how to properly become a responsible gun owner and gun user. Okay. Until then, always remember this: it's not how much you know, it's how much you get, it's how much you care. And as I leave with my prayer for health and happiness, love and success, prosperity, wealth, resources, and unlimited money, that is my prayer for you guys. Always want the best. But I need you to become responsible gun owners, gun users. And as I said before I leave this broadcast, always remember there is a lone wolf in you. And that lone wolf is just waiting to show up. All right. With that said, I'll be back in the few for my next interview with landlord tenant specialists, talking about evictions, marijuana, and what you need to do. With that said, King of the Wolves is out of here.